Hey, I'm making this video for people who are very sensitive. I consider myself being very sensitive, also physically, to many smells, to many sounds. Yeah, and this video is not just about sensitivity. It's about things I'm working on, things I'm going through, what works, what I'm realizing, what challenges I have. I guess as a highly sensitive person at the same time. Yeah, in regard to my sensitivity, I realize it could be also the emotional part in me, like getting triggered by too much stimulus around me if I live with someone. And I started to connect more to my physical environment, to my body, and that started to calm me down instead of kind of rushing to solve the situation and find more calmness, because yeah, the person who I live with sometimes just would either use the level of sounds or like kind of distraction that is not like yeah, like it's a bit too loud, or and yeah, it's like being aware of the environment of my body, of the colors. It's really a good hint, because when you have an emotion or assume that you have an emotion, I highly recommend to come back to your body. So I'm practicing to come back and notice my body, and I'm also practicing with other people. So if I notice that they have emotional reaction, I'm practicing the body awareness, because we really need to come back to the sound, to the hearing, to the colors. And because the emotion is to do with the past, to do with the past life, to do with the childhood, and we lose connection to the body and the safety. And as long as we keep making each other feeling safe, and that's the second point, especially in a relationship, when you are on the edge to get hooked, because someone would say something like, you are this, or you are always lazy, or it's like a projection, criticism, reactivity, being tired. How to not get hooked, as I made in a previous video, how to not to also get reactive, the other part, not to get hooked into I'm the victim, now you are the victim, I'm the victim, who is the more victim, who is the like this kind of a drama. I'm practicing also to set a boundary energetically. Before I say anything, the energetical boundary is there. I'm not getting affected by this. So in that sense, the daily anger work is helpful. Of course, I misused kind of the anger work, where I practice anger and learning how to empower myself with conscious anger, and it leaked out as an explosion or using a loud sound. But more and more I'm practicing it with groups or sharing with people. I'm learning to facilitate my anger as something productive, and it's more like an energetical, like I have the strength to say no. And it's more like I'm learning to say this for me, it's not for the other, it's more for me. So I'm taking this in my bones. The anger usually comes as you practice it, it starts coming to your bones. And so I direct it more to my bones, and I more energetically set a boundary of stop, no. So it's nothing to do with expressing. It's not a priority to react for me anymore. Priority is to use my anger for myself, and even to decide to stay silent. So this is a big process, but it helped me at least a few times. One time, two times, I completely didn't get hooked by, at least actually two times, I didn't get hooked by someone just saying, you are this. I just set a boundary. In fact, more times now, I can turn it into more laugh also, more jokes, but I set a boundary first. No, I'm not receiving this anymore. And the energy comes first. So this is one of the videos I wanted to share, where what I'm going through as a highly sensitive person, and having my emotional weight still. There is also something that is still emotional, like could do with some healing, and like how to hold myself with dignity. and with yeah, like from heart, from here and from what I want to create.